Welcome to our class on accounting for partnership. We are diving into the fundamentals today, simplified for your Class 12 accountancy curriculum. Hi everyone, I am Amit. As a commerce student myself, I know that partnership accounts can sometimes feel overwhelming. But today we are going to break it down into simple, easy to understand logic. Welcome back to the Technical Amit channel. Our goal is simple, to master commerce concepts with a practical approach, turning complex chapters into fundamental understanding. If you want to master these concepts, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our daily deep dives. Now let's start with the fundamental question. Why partnership in the first place? In Class 11, we studied sole proprietorship. That's one person, one brain, and limited resources. Growth is constrained. But what happens when you want to expand? You need more capital, more skills, and most importantly, shared risk. That's where the partnership comes in. According to Section 4 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, a partnership is defined as an agreement between two or more persons to share the profits of a business. To keep the concept clean and simple, remember these three essential pillars that form any valid partnership. The first pillar is agreement. It can be oral or written, but we always prefer a written partnership deed to avoid future legal headaches. The second pillar is profit sharing. Without a clear profit motive, it's just a club or charity, not a partnership business. The third, and arguably the most important pillar, is mutual agency. Each partner is both an agent and a principal. Whatever one partner does binds the others. Let's move on to the most practical document in partnership accounting, the partnership deed. Think of the partnership deed as the constitution of your firm. It is the legal document that records everything about how the business will be run. It records who brings how much capital, what is the profit-sharing ratio, and specifics like interest on capital or salary to partners. If you don't have a deed, the Partnership Act of 1932 rules apply strictly. No interest on capital, no salary to partners, and profits must be shared equally. Simple, right? We have covered the definition and the critical pillars of a partnership. Let's wrap up with a quick thought. Remember, accounting isn't just about formulas, it's about understanding the practical logic of the business. These concepts are your foundational building block. I'll be uploading more detailed tutorials on the profit and loss appropriation accounts in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to Technical Amit and join our community of learners. See you next time. Thank you for joining today's class. Drop a comment below on what topic in partnership you want me to cover next. See you in the next video.